Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the 203rd episode of Tuesdays with Tobe. My name is Tobe Dickerson, and this is my 45th birthday edition. Doing a little quick weekend trip to New York with the gang, and so we're in Jersey right now. Let's grab these tickets so we can get into the city. I'll show you guys all the things. All right, first stop is some food. We done made it through these trains.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
I think this is a cook place.
Yeah, that's... Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right.
20 minutes behind. That whole process is way longer than what I...
Oh, yeah, the travel process. My bad. I did take a picture of the outside of the eatery we went to. It was Eatery 72. Because we're on 72nd Street, but now we're at the top of the park. We are at Central Park. Where's the first timer? Here he is. So I always have to share stuff. So even though it's my birthday weekend, it's his first time in New York. So brother from another mother right here. Don't do that.
Central Park. To me, there's like three really important things to know about Central Park. One is that it's really old. It's over 160 years old. Two, it's really big. It's 843 acres. It goes from 59th Street all the way up to 110th Street, 5th Avenue over to 8th Avenue. It's not our biggest park in the city, but it is pretty big.
Is it?
No, Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx is over 1,000 acres. One of the most filmed locations in the whole world. And I don't know if this looks familiar to anybody who maybe hasn't even ever come to Central Park before, but this is known as Bethesda Terrace. We're seeing a view of the lake.
John Wick.
Yeah.
I was John Wick.
That's right.
There you go.
Avengers has a big ending scene here. Home Alone 2 has a scene here. Kevin's almost abducted here. Ransom with Mel Gibson has a scene here. When Harry Met Sally, Billy Crystal goes jogging through here. Ask us, are the rocks real? And how the heck did you bring in these massive rocks into the park? But that's the one thing that predates the park. These were already here. And this is the bedrock of Manhattan that comes up through the soil here. So this is basically,
all of them?
So they're under the soil. They come up through the soil. This is the bedrock. So this is what's under most of our buildings in Manhattan.
Wow.
There's a couple of other materials up north. There's like Inwood marble and Fordham gneiss in the Bronx. But this is what's so cool is that people have been climbing and playing on these rocks for thousands and thousands of years.
Wow, that is very cool. That's very cool.
Anderson, he wrote a lot of children's stories and things.
You look tired.
I know, he looks so sad. He's kind of a melancholy guy, I guess. But this is a really good example of how we got a lot of our statues in the park. This was added in the 1950s. Most of our statues added are were gifted to the park by different groups of people who wanted to kind of make their presence known. This one has one, yes. So if you heard people talking about getting lost in the city, at least in Central Park, people do complain about getting lost really easily here because almost all of the paths are curved. They wanted you to get lost here, but we don't know how to have time for that in the 21st century. So if you find a lamppost, and there's lampposts all throughout the park, they all have little plaques on them, and they have 4 numbers. Exactly. So
74th Street?
Exactly. So our closest cross street is 74th Street.
Wow.
And then the next 2 numbers, if it's even, it means you're closer to the east side. If the number's odd, you're closer to the west side. So we know we're closest to East 74th Street. So at least if you exit the park, your closest kind of word. He's the same guy who gave us Delacorte Theater, and that's where Shakespeare in the Park happens. And also the Delacorte clock, which is a really cute clock in the Central Park Zoo with the animals coming out. Valerie gave us that too. And this was a memorial to his wife, Margarita. And she used to love to read The Adventures of Alice in Wonderland to their kids. So that's why we have this. He is the people. Whether that's the people who designed the park, had the foresight to put this aside for future generations, or the people who come here and make it what it is. Because the statue always is covered with people. That's kind of what makes it what it is. It wouldn't be as special otherwise. So to me, you guys are the heart of Central Park for coming here in this space.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. There's a lot of people waiting to get on the boat. They didn't make it on. They did not make it on, but we did. Here we go. It's cold, y'all. It's cold. There she is. There she is. Right there. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Gang. Alright, y'all. We're heading up. I'll let you know what it looks like when we get there. Let you know what it looks like when we get there.
Balcony level that you are headed to. Once you're on that level, use either door to head outside. It's the same balcony all the way around. Very pretty views today. Enjoy. When you come back inside, you have a couple options for heading down. If you take the stairs down, it will let you out on the lower observation levels that we have. But if you prefer the elevator, you'll come down one level and wait for me. All right, my friends?
Thank you.
Of course. You're going to step out here, go all the way to the right.
Alright, so that was awesome. We just walked around the pedestal. And now I'm gonna like just kind of get a picture of what it would look like if we were walking up to the crown. We're not. They didn't have any more tickets for the crown, but let's see what it looks like. All the way up. All the way just like that. Our lovely little time at Lady Liberty is over. We're gonna head to Times Square now. It's time to get something to eat. And there she is, standing tall, right in the middle of the sunset. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? And this has been the absolute perfect way to end this day, with the boat ride back in and the sun literally